And now let us take a minute to look back at what happened leading up to the verdict and what the public should be on the lookout for. Our political correspondent Kim Do-yeon gets us up to speed.
On December 3rd, 2024, at around 10:27 p.m., President Yoon declared martial law. Lawmakers, overcoming the initial standoff against the police and military, rushed to the National Assembly and voted to overturn the declaration after 6 hours. 11 days later, with a dozen ruling People Power Party lawmakers changing their minds from the first vote, the second impeachment vote passes the threshold of 200.
가 204표, 부 85표, 기권 3표, 무효 8표로서 가결되었음을 선포합니다.
That kicked off the Constitutional Court case. April 4th marks 111 days since. The first hearing took place on January 1st, 2025, 11 of them in total. The impeachment motion lists 5 reasons why President Yoon's action was unconstitutional. 1. The act of declaring martial law was not justified. 2. The details of how martial law will be operated. 3. The attempt to blockade the National Assembly, including detaining politicians. 4. The raid of the National Election Commission. And lastly, efforts to detain judges.
On December 3rd, the Republic of Korea was neither in a state of war, armed conflict, nor facing a comparable national emergency. There was no reason for military involvement to maintain public peace and order through the use of armed forces.
Meanwhile, President Yoon argues that declaring martial law is a president's constitutional authority in a national emergency.
언제 위기가 아닌 때가 있었냐고 하는 분도 있을 겁니다. 그렇지만 그동안의 위기가 돌발 현안 수준이었다면 지금은 국가 존립의 위기, 총체적 시스템의 위기라는 점에서 차원이 완전히 다릅니다.
He claimed the Democratic Party of Korea has been abusing its majority to pass impeachment motions of key government officials and has cut budgets way too far, and that there were anti-state forces already active in South Korea threatening the nation's security while saying the election system was mismanaged. While whether the nation was under grave threat could be seen as subjective, there is one objective fact the Constitutional Court justices pay close attention to. Did Yoon order the detainment of politicians?
The exact wording was to go inside the main hall and take out the lawmakers.
Among many witnesses, second-in-command of National Intelligence Service Hong Jang-won took the spotlight when he testified that President Yoon indeed ordered him to detain key politicians and even had a specific list, presenting a note he took while taking the orders. He claimed that he did not go forward with the order.
After hearing the plans to detain them at the Counterintelligence Command's detention facilities and interrogate them, how could I take those orders?
His claims were challenged by other witnesses, including his former boss, NIS Chief Jo Tae-yong. President Yoon also said the order was to keep a close watch on politicians likely to go against the decrees of martial law. There are 8 justices on the bench currently. It takes 6 to uphold the impeachment. Kim Do-yeon, 아리랑뉴스.